Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Continuing with our little mini Slice week. Slice Beer Company, Lincoln, California. Courtesy of my man, Jared. This is Turbo Nectar. And I believe this is the second time they've released this beer. First time I've ever had it. But I think they canned it last year. Early on in the year, I think. I like when breweries re-release beers because I hate when breweries brew a beer and then you don't get to have it again because they keep doing new stuff after new stuff after new stuff after new stuff. I like when breweries re-release beers. So props to them for doing that. So this is a pretty label hazy double IPA, 8.1%, Galaxy and Citra, two of my favorite hops in the entire world. So canned on March 25th. So time of recording, 7 days in the can. Citra and Galaxy, how dare you? Love it. Look how light this beer is. My goodness gracious. We're going towards that hop cum lightness with this one. I guess light is better than like, I don't like when beers are like super like butternut squashy. This is really freaking light. It's crazy. It's like, I say it, it's like if you had lemonade and poured milk in it, or orange juice and poured milk in it. I mean, it's completely hazy. Finger of fluffy bright white head. It is dissipating rather quickly. I don't know if that's the 8.1% that's doing that. I don't know. It's not hanging around very long, but pouring it into our slice glassware because beer tastes better in proper glassware, and look how beautiful it looks in that proper glassware. It just does. It's one of those things. So, I mean, we could rattle off other legendary beers that have Citra and Galaxy, but our brain isn't working right now, so we'll just go ahead and see what this one smells and tastes like. I mean, this hop combo, you can't go wrong. Shover Fat Nose in it. Yeah, so this is Slice Haze. If you've had a Slice Hazy beer, you know what this smells like. This smells like chewy candy. It smells like gummy worms. It smells like Skittles. It smells like Starburst. It is straight like fresh cut pineapple and like the most overripe oranges you've ever smelled in a candied form. It smells sweet. I mean, it doesn't smell overly like cloying sweet, but it has that just candied sweetness. And that is a signature thing for Slice Haze. It just, the beers are sweet. I shared some of these beers with Peter, Master Hoppets. He said the same thing. He was saying he liked their hazy beers. He just said they're super candied, and they really, really are. If you go on Untappd check-ins and look, people will say that. This beer's sweet, this beer's sweet, this beer's sweet. Their hazy IPAs they just have this cool candy thing to them. It's part of it. It's in every single one of them. But there's nothing beer-like about this. This is juice. It is. It's the best way to describe it is pineapple and orange, like orange juice mixed in a blender. It kind of gives off, it was one of the Hot Butcher beers, I think. It gives off like that when you used to walk in as a kid to Orange Julius and you would smell the fruit and you would smell I'm almost positive they use vanilla ice cream in their like Orange Julius is like, that's what you're smelling. It's that kind of, there's almost like a vanilla sweetness to it. It smells like an Orange Julius with pineapple. So let's go and taste it. Cheers. I was going to say for over 8%, it didn't smell like booze. It doesn't taste anything like alcohol. That is fruit smoothie in a glass. It's crazy. I mean, it's exactly what it smells like. It is the best way to describe this without making this a 7-minute video of repeating myself over and over is vanilla ice cream on the bottom, oranges, cut up pineapple chunks, blend it up and drink it. That's what that is. Throw some gummy worms in there, like orange Starburst, give it that candied aspect, and that's what that is. This beer on the can, it says the juice is loose. I mean, there's no lies detected there. This beer is juice. This beer is not bitter. This beer does not give off a hop bite. It doesn't have any of the aspects of beer. This is straight New England style haze for the haze bros. If that's what you're into, you would love this beer. I love Citra and I love Galaxy. This beer is absolutely fantastic. The only bad thing about this beer is that it's over 8%, and I'm going to drink this really quickly, and the next review, we're probably going to start getting a little sloppy, because it's the second one. We had a 7%er and then an 8.1. Like, it kind of starts to go downhill after that. But you know what? I'm okay with that. Yeah, it's fantastic. But it has that candied sweetness that if you don't like that in hazy beers, you're not going to like this beer. It just comes with the slice haze territory. If you like Mambas and Starbursts and Skittles, their hazy beers are for you. I happen to enjoy those. They were the candies that I ate growing up, so I think that's why I like their hazy hop so much. I mean, I don't want to say like I prefer their West Coast beers over their hazy beers, because their hazy beers are absolute fire. I've lost my mind plenty of times with like all the original juice beers. Like there's been so many hazy beers from them that I've lost my mind over that I love. I also love their West Coast style beers as much as these. So I said it last year. It's part of the reason why they're my favorite brewery in California. They do both styles and they do them absolutely amazingly. So there's not much more to say about this beer. This beer is par for the course for them. It's absolute fire. Good stuff. So we will leave it at that. Another review in books, Turbo Nectar from Slice. Have you guys had it? Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you've not had it, and if you've not had any Slice beers, it behooves you to check them out. Seriously. Go on Facebook. There's a Slice beer page, I think, that you can ask to join, and there are people there who are super rad, and they will hook you up. Not hook you up, but you'll be able to trade for these beers. So go ahead and do it. It's absolutely worth your time to drink their hoppy beer. So that is it. I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you very soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.